everyone, Ben here from PaxPower Trucks in Houston, Texas with another cool ZR2 Jackal build. This one sports the really awesome bright blue that really shows off the awesome 4-inch wider body kit that we put on, really shows those cool sharp body lines. And then this customer did something a little different. This is our first ZR2 Jackal on 22-inch wheels. A lot of the customers do 17s or 20s, but this customer upgraded to 22s and 37s, and we think the stance and the overall look is super cool. Obviously, it rides on the same suspension as the other builds, which is our billet upper control arm that's 3 inches longer than stock, and the fabricated steel lower control arm, and then that's matched to longer steering links, longer axles, all that. But the bigger point of this video today is I want to talk about why you might choose this truck over the other trucks that are available. We hear all the time that trucks are expensive. We get it. There are brand new F-150s out there with $80,000 MSRPs. It's crazy times and trucks are expensive. But that doesn't mean that you still can't get a value in a cool truck, and we think that's what this represents behind me. Before we came out here, we did a search on Auto Trader, and you can pick up a blue ZR2 like this with the 6.2 liter engine for $64,000 and some change. If you were to apply the PaxPower Jackal package to that, that would end up with something like this, could be in your driveway for around $88,000. And we think that's an incredible value. If you compare that to the Raptors, of which they build 20,000 of a year, you pay $92,000 for the 37-inch performance Raptor. I know that the Ram RHO isn't quite available yet, but there are some dealers on Auto Trader listing those, and they say that's $91,000. And we just think that a ZR2 Jackal, of which is a much more unique and smaller production and just looks way better, we think that's a much better choice. Also, both of those are V6 turbo engines with questionable reliability, as to where this 6.2 liter pushrod V8 is awesome. They use this in 6th gen Camaros and C7 Corvettes, so it is a performance engine and matches this performance truck really well. But let's say you want to supercharge your truck. If you were to do that to this Jackal, that would add about $15,000 and drive the price up to $103,000. That number is pretty good because it compares directly to the MSRP of a 2024 TRX. There's lots of those on Auto Trader for $103,000. And we know a lot of you want to compare this to the Ford Raptor R. I know that has an MSRP of $115,000, but good luck getting one at that price. When we did our search, it seemed a lot of those trucks were selling in the $140,000 to $150,000 range. So this at $103,000 is a much better value than those. And then let's say you want your truck to be different. Well, we think the Jackal does that, but when you compare us to the other upfitters out there like Shelby or Hennessey, we're a lot cheaper than those guys. Shelby just released their 2024 F-150, $139,000. A Hennessey Velociraptor we looked up before we came out here, $155,000. A Hennessey TRX, $179,000. And all of those trucks look the same. They all use the same wheels, the same graphics. They're very one size fits all at a very high price point. With PaxPower, we make it easy. You can call us, we will find you a truck. You get to pick out exactly how you want to spec it. We have dealers that will finance the upgrades along with the truck purchase. Then when we finish this truck over, let's say 4 to 6 weeks, we will ship the truck directly to you wherever you are. And truly, wherever you're watching this from. We've been doing this for 6 years, and in that 6 years, we've covered 37 states and 31 countries. So wherever you are, we can get one of these to you. And finally, we warranty our builds. We don't need to bring the truck back for most things, but we're gonna stand behind this build for 3 years and 36,000 miles. So if anything comes up, you give us a call and we'll help you get it sorted out. If this build sounds appealing to you, with any PaxPower build, the first step, give us a call. We'd love to hear from you, talk about what you might want, and talk about how to get you one of these awesome trucks.